So hello and welcome back to episode something of PopeCraft. I don't know what episode I'm on still. I should probably look this up before I start recording. So what am I doing this episode? Well, first off camera, keep doing this in completely the wrong order. Off camera, I made, well, yeah, technically off camera, I was in the stream, I made these guys. I made a redstone furnace, words would help. A redstone furnace, a pulverizer, induction smelter, magma crucible and fluid transposer. And because the power cables were actually rubbish, I actually upgraded all these power... Where are they? Where are the power cables? Ah, they're under there. I transferred all those power cables to redstone flux cables. Yeah, I've done all this on camera before and in a different series, but let me just show you how to make these things. The main things are a magma crucible and fluid transposer, as well as the induction furnace. So to make a redstone energy conduit, these are a little bit complicated to make. First you need to make, ignore that recipe. Oh shoot, texture pack. I will change that probably in a little bit. If I had some problems with Minecraft, that's booted up and all fixed now. But yeah, to make it you need hardened glass, which is hardened glass. Oop, no, that's not the right thing. Although I didn't realise you could use fused quartz. Hardened glass is a little bit of lead, a little bit of pulverised obsidian, which we got easily. And the other thing we needed was to fill that full of redstone with this fluid transposer. And you got destabilized redstone from shoving a load of redstone in it, which is what that chest was for. It just held all the redstone whilst it shoved it in there. And so, yeah, good for this. However, today, our power system is... I'd say it's on its last legs. It's just about producing power for the base. I'd like excess. I would like a little bit of excess. So, I have got all the materials ready. Almost all the materials ready. Where are they? Control rods. I'm going to need to do 7 of you, and I'm going to need some of you, and some gold cable, some gold transport cable. That's nowhere near enough. I need to make some more of that. So let's grab some gold, let's grab some glass, and let's make some more cables. Some more transport cable pipe things. Perfect. That'll do. Okay, now if we go down, if we grab that out of there, turn you off, grab you two out of there. Almost forgot to do that. Ignore the explosions, it's just that thing. Thankfully, they don't actually do damage to the thing. Let's go downstairs. Oh, also made a portal to the deep dark. Forgot to tell you about that. Fairly easy to make. It was just compressing cobblestone. So yeah, let us upgrade this thing. Fortunately, it does mean we're going to have to take this whole system offline, so if this doesn't work, then we are screwed. Let's just grab you. We're going to want to do this in a 7x7 size, I believe, and we want to get it to be a little bit deeper. So yeah, let's grab all the stuff. We can leave that wall in place. Those machines don't need to move because that port will be fine right where it is. However, we will need to move all of that. Okay, so let us... What we need to do is... Oh yeah, I've also got some of this stuff, reactor glass. What this allows us to do is basically allows us to see inside of the reactor, which, to be honest, looks cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Now, this can't be on the very edges, so it has to be around the frame. So let's plonk you guys down here. And in fact, let's start with the bottom first. Okay, the bottom is, so it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to get that block, that one block, or else we're pretty much screwed. I kind of made it exactly the right amount, and we need to get out of here. I kind of made exactly the right amount, and if we lose just one block, then we are slightly in trouble a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I need to move that cable because that is right in the way for where I'm about to build. Oh, I didn't bring my crescent hammer. Gonna have to break these manually. Let's grab you out of there. You into there. You in here. And So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move that torch. And just fill that in with these. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that. Sorry, just something wasn't quite ringing right with that. It didn't quite look like it was right, but it is. Just need to trust myself on this, and then right. So remove you guys. I'm gonna move the controller just to be a little bit more central. Now that it's a bit wider. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 5. I may have made too much glass. No big deal. No big deal whatsoever. So that needs to be there. That's good. So that needs to be 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're going to make this... How high do we want this? We need it to be... that high. And that down. Glass here. And you there. Awesome. Now we just need to fill in the rest of the frame. And this is fairly easy to do. We just want to leave a... What is it? A 3x3 hole in the middle here. So it goes like that. 3x3. Yes. And those actually need to be not normal casing. Actually, it looks like we're running a little bit low on casing. But I think we should be fine. Hopefully, if I've done my maths right. Okay, so you there. And that needs to be just a normal reactor casing. Good. And we need that. Something tells me we're not going to cut this. Huh. Shoot. So you need to be... Come on, let's grab you. You need to be a reactor power tap, just because the power's there. That needs to be a reactor access port that will be set onto output mode. Oops. Now it's in output mode. So that's cool. That's should be all set up. Now we just need to fill in the rest of the reactor. And hopefully... Oop, that's not right. Get out of here. Is that right there? Oh, it looks like I've missed some blocks here. Just one block. There we go. That's alright. We got that before it caused any major hassle. So 1, 2. Now, is this... No, that's not... That's... Why am I trying... Oh, God, I cannot build for the life of me. I know I could have used a builder's wand, but for some odd reason I decided to go by hand. Oh yeah, I was wondering why. I was thinking I'm running a little bit low. Shit, I forgot. I need to replace some of these with the glass panels. Okay, so let's just replace 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a few of these, just so we can see the machinery behind the thing. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's not going to be the cleanest. Shut up. It's not going to be the neatest looking reactor. But hey, it'll work. So do. And then that. These along the top. 24 to do 22. I should just about have enough to fill in the back here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, and there's one thing that I almost forgot. We also need to add Yellorium fuel rods, which are... Shoot, they're in my system. Okay, just temporarily, we're going to just be using one Yellorium fuel rod right there. This is... should be... Are you not up and... Why are you not up and running? What's missing? Control what's my only... right. Okay, so I'm going to have to go up and hopefully find the rest of my fuel rods, which I did make off camera. I honestly did make more fuel rods. I just forgot to grab them. Let's grab some fuel rods. Come on, fuel rods. fuel. Oh, cool, we still have power. Now, do we still have power, actually? Will you? Awesome, we still have enough power to suck these out of the system. 31 of you. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank God for that. I mean, we're probably running out of power everywhere else because we don't have a power gen system. And we're only using power right now. There we go. I was just wondering why it wasn't going now. But we should be good. We should be good. So let us grab our diamond pick. And what we need to do is break this glass, which seems to be taking ages. Will this break with the pickaxe? Thank God for that. Yes, it will. I was like, sugar. Oh. I forgot that because I've had to reset Minecraft, all the sounds are up loud, so I apologise in advance for the fact that all of the first half was probably exceptionally loud. Music down to 2. So yeah, apologies for that. I honestly, I had a massive problem with Feed the Beast. For some odd reason, it didn't want to load. It was very odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if we replace these glass, the reactor should form. Yes, and we have. If we activate it, we're now generating. Okay, we're generating a lot of power. We're generating 3.789, about 4K and rising RF per tick. And that is actually, it's rising because we're actually plonking more Yellorium into the reactor as we go, thanks to our auto crafting system. It's just smelting up more Yellorium and plonking it in as it does, and we're now full. We have a full reactor and it's running at about 5 RF per tick, 5,000 RF per tick, which is ridiculous, ridiculously insanely good. So yeah, we're good. We're up and running. We've got a good Yellorium, we've got a good big reactor. However, we can make it better. So I'm going to. We have to add 1 or 2 things to the center because we can add coolant to these bad boys to make them run more efficiently and basically not use up our Yellorium and uranium quite as fast. I mean, it doesn't matter that we're using up our Yellorium because we're making shit tons of it. But we can, always try to minimize that footprint on the server because at the moment we're constantly harvesting the stuff. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to, off camera, craft up a few more resident ender buckets, which are literally made by putting ender pearls. Don't know why I said literally made, by putting ender pearls inside of a resident ender smeltery. Or there is another version, liquefied. How do I know? Resident ender bucket. There is another way of making them, which is putting them inside of that machine I showed you earlier, but I can't for the life of me remember the name of it. So yeah, I'm going to make a few more buckets. I think we're going to need 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to need 16 buckets in total. So yeah, I'm going to make a few more buckets of these, and I will be right back as soon as they've all crafted up, and also once I've got the new texture pack up and running. Alright, see you in a little bit. Well, this looks much better. I've got to admit, it may be a little bit laggy when I come out of NEI, but, it looks a lot better. In my opinion, anyway. I'm not sure about you guys, but, hell, I like it, so it's staying. So yeah, texture pack's done, and if we go downstairs, then we can finally finish this big reactor. I say finally, it's been like, what, 5 minutes whilst the server's been off, but yeah, finally finished this big reactor. So as you see, it looks, I kind of am regretting the fact that I overdid the glass because that isn't looking great back there. Well, so what we're going to do is we're going to get inside this big reactor, probably by doing this. Okay, yeah, there we go. And what we're going to do is, shoot, I didn't want to get rid of that. Come on, come here, there we go. What we need to do is fill this whole thing full of, let's get in the middle of here, full of resident ender buckets, which are in here. So, yeah, thankfully, it doesn't matter where you put it in the thing, so long as, well, it does, kind of. It doesn't matter filling the whole thing up, it just matters that there's liquid flowing in there. So let's do that. So there's liquid flowing in the middle of there. And now the tricky thing about Resident Ender is it teleports you, so I'm going to have to be very careful whilst doing this. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to have to be very careful or very quick. Okay, so we have an escape route here. Let's put you there so that the liquid won't flow everywhere. And let's get started. Okay, so we're going to need to do this very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, a little bit of server lag. 6, 7. I have not thought this through, have I? Damn it, where am I? Shoot. Ho ho. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a problem. I probably should have come in from the top. But, yeah, I'm going to have to come in from the top, aren't I? Damn it. Need to make sure none of these blocks get lost. Because if I put an item in there, the item teleports. So that's going to be a problem. Because it might get lost permanently if any of these reactor casings fall into there. So, yeah, I need to be very careful. Let's just get over to the... Oh, yeah, those take ages to mine. Shoot. Let's use these to pillar up a little bit. Okay. Think. I can mine along here. This is perfectly safe. I'm not going to go into the Resident Ender here. If I am exceptionally unlucky. Or there's a bug somewhere. Phew. Nothing. That didn't go in. Holding shift for like my life depends on it. It doesn't technically. As we've seen, but yeah. Okay, so are you a source bucket? No. So you can go there. Alright. Let's mine along here. This pickaxe is running a bit low. 114 uses though. I think we'll be fine. Don't think there are 140. In fact, there are just about 114 blocks in the thing, but we'll be good. So is that a source block there? That is. Oh god, that needs to be a bit higher. There. And you're a source block now. You are a source block. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 1, 2. Okay, perfect. So just about got this. 2, 3, and 4. Oh, what have I done here? I'm missing a bucket. Damn it. I'm missing just one bucket, but okay. I'm going to probably do that off camera. Yeah, that sounds like a plan, because I don't want to risk that again. I know exactly where the block is. I just need to get another bucket. Don't know where I messed up. I must have placed the source block where there already was one. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I will off camera. I'll fix that a little bit off camera. And I will be... Yeah, I think that's it for the big reactor. Let's turn it on. You should see that bar will raise a lot less higher. There we go. It's raising quite high, but not anywhere near as high as it was before. You started before, it was right up. And have a look at the energy now. 14,000 redstone flux per tick. That's literally more than the cables can carry. Quite literally more than the high cables, these redstone energy conduit cables. How much do they carry? If you load, you'll show me that they actually carry 10,000 and I'm producing 14,000 per tick. So yeah, I'd say we're fairly good on energy just right now. We are rolling in it. So I won't need to touch this for a little while longer. I should be fine. However, there are upgrades that I can do to this even more. I won't do them right now because I think we've had enough Big Reactor for right now. It is working perfectly. It is producing more energy than I actually can use. Literally can use because of the cables. So there is a way to use the energy, which is using the transfer node and tesseracts. But right now, we're just going to leave that as it is and go on to the next bit, because that was quite literally just because the base was running fairly low on power. So yeah, I will be back in just a little bit once I've got everything sorted, because what we're going to go into next is, oh yeah, a little bit of magic. But first, I'm going to tell you about this new person on the server. There is a newbie on the server. Yeah, indeed. This guy is Redstone Junkyard. I had to think of the last bit for a second. And he has recently started on the server. He is a very good builder, I've got to say. Ignore those. Those are supposed to be red apples, but my texture pack's slightly tilted up. So that actually in vanilla non-mod pack version, non-texture pack looks amazing. I might have to tweak my rubies just to be able to do that for you, but it does look very good. He's a really impressive builder. Go check him out. Things in the description. It's actually a really good guy. I actually did an intro for him a couple of episodes ago for him. Fortunately, I didn't have my camera rolling at the time. I live in a shared house and people are asleep at certain times. Unfortunately, because he's Canadian, I think he lives in Canada anyway. Because he lives in Canada, he's on at different times to me normally, and most people are asleep. So unfortunately, I couldn't record the audio for that because I was kind of sleeping pretty quietly there. So, but yeah, I should be able to. Hopefully, we'll be able to get him on camera sooner. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, another thing, I also upgraded all these chests to diamonds just so that they look awesome. Watch as I do this. It just looks amazing. You can literally just see the items try and go into these barrels, which I also added off camera, just realised. And if they're not going in, they're just... You can literally see them the whole way around, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, I will be back in just a little bit once I've got some magic stuff set up, which I'm going to be starting next. Oh yeah, it's pretty exciting. Which I was planning on doing something with, but we literally can't find any melons anywhere. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, I will be back in just a little bit once I've got some stuff set up. Alright? Be back in... Alright, well, I'm back, and I have something for you. I am going to start Thaumcraft. So, what we're going to need is, first off, we're going to need a little bit of iron. Because Thaumcraft is an amazing mod. It has a lot of magical items, a lot of, I think my personal favourite, golems. They're definitely my favourite thing, using lots of golems to automate stuff, and it just has a whole bunch of stuff that's just amazing. I really love the mod, and let's get some sticks so that we can actually get started in it. Also, another reason why I'm going into Thaumcraft is I am very low on emeralds. If you have a look in here, we have 2 emeralds. Now, yeah, I need emeralds for certain stuff later on. For example, if I get enough emeralds, I can make an emerald farm downstairs. So I need enough emeralds. So one way to get emeralds, other than killing villagers, I am going to set up a spawn shop. And nobody really likes going into Thaumcraft, but it is quite grindy, understandably. So what I am going to do is I am going to sell books of knowledge. You can actually, what am I doing there? That's not how you make one. It's wand cap I need. I'm going to sell books of Thaumcraft and knowledge. So basically people can cheat their way, in inverted commas, or rather buy their way, because they'll be buying it with emeralds, to the top of the Thaumcraft research ladder. So yeah, that's going to be my plan, and hopefully it'll go well. So we're going to need one thing. We're going to need some apples. That's what we're going to need. So what I'm going to do is just basically show you the beginnings of Thaumcraft, and unfortunately, as quite a lot of it is grindy, I will do a fair chunk of it off camera. However, the vast majority of it will, when I'm making stuff, I'll actually do it on camera. So, first things first, to start off Thaumcraft, hit a bookshelf with a wand. Ding! We have a Thaumonomicon. This thing. We have this thing. So yeah, that is good. And this actually unlocks a fair chunk of stuff for us. It unlocks research, it tells us how to research stuff, it tells us what knowledge fragments are, it shows us how to tap nodes, how to get more aura into our wand, lots and lots of different stuff, and lots of different stuff to unlock as well. I can unlock one foci. So yeah, what I need to do is actually research some of this stuff. Oh, that's a bit weird in this texture pack. Oh well. So yeah, I need to research stuff, and there is one way to research stuff, and that is, first off, we're going to need a crafting table, because we're going to need to get the basic Thaumcraft stuff. We're going to need some wood. 10. Let's get another. We just need a little bit. Oh, something's going on with my computer. Okay, may have to be right back. False alarm, it was just a Steam pop-up. So what we're going to need is, we are going to need to make some tables, because we're going to need a research table. So come on, load please. There we go. We're going to need a table, a Thaumcraft table, because there are actually several types of tables from different mods. Where are you? Thaumcraft table. There it is. Table from Thaumcraft. So we're going to need probably about 2. We'll get, in fact, we will need 2 of these. So let's grab 2 tables and a crafting table. Just for now, I'm thinking of probably at a later date, once we've got the thing set up at spawn, moving this all down there. But just for now, hit a crafting table with our wand. Oh, maybe it's no, it's not that. It's a normal table with our wand. We're gonna need another table. No big deal. We can make one of those easily. Let's grab some more of you guys. Let's put you along the top and take you out, and we have a table. And if we plonk the tables here and here, and this one we don't hit with a wand, this one we get a water, we get some ink, we get a feather, ink, water, feather, drink the water out of that water bottle, because we just need an empty glass bottle, and it is that, and that gives us scribing tools. Right click this on the bench, and, come on, scoosh, we have a research table. Now this is the thing that we're going to use to research everything. However, just for now, we're going to need to get research points, actually. And we need, how to get research points? We're going to need to make, let's have a look. We're going to need to make research to do this thing. So we need a couple of air shards, bit of gold, and is that it? I thought that was just normal glass that you need to use. They've changed. Oh no, it is normal glass. I thought it said silver glass. I was like, what the hell is silver glass? So one glass. Some shards. What shards do we have the most of? We have the most air, so we're going to use some of that. We can actually grow air shards, oddly enough. So we can actually grow all these shards. I'm going to set up a farm at a little bit of a later date for these things, but just for now, we're going to get some gold. We'll make do what we've got for now. You know, we'll probably need a lot at a later date, and when we do, I will just and be awesome. So yeah, there's our thermometer, and if we right click on stuff, it will either tell us that we've learnt some new stuff about it, or there it is in the bottom right, you do not have the knowledge to understand this. So what we basically need to do is research all the things and right click them until we basically find, there we go, some research points. Now what that means is that we can now, hopefully, if we know enough about it, get some research points from it and advance in the chain. So I'm gonna be at this for a little while, because this does take a fair chunk of time to do, and some of the mods aren't integrated, which is what it means by nothing can be learnt by this. So yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to do this, but I will be right back once I've got a fair amount of research points and I can advance with Thaumcraft. So I will be back in just a little bit. Okay, to make any of the cool stuff in Thaumcraft has actually changed a lot from last time I actually was on it. To research anything, you need to first research you need to purchase, you can just purchase that outright. Okay, so they've changed it to be a little bit of 2 things. You can either purchase it outright, so if I've got 5 of those, 3 and 3, I can make paving stones of travel from now on. However, if I want to do it the other way, I need to purchase research notes by researching the thing and then getting scribing tools and paper, clicking it, and then it comes up with this little game Now, basically, you have to do it. So, it's a bit complicated, so that each thing can be made by the previous thing. For example, magic can be made by... No, potentia can be made by that magist thing, and fire can be made by potentia, potentia by fire, fire by that, and magic can be made into that thing. So it's a little bit complicated, but there are tools online to actually help you. For example, with this one, we need to get from Magis to Census. One sec. Just in my base. Inside me base. And the coords are 219366. There we go. So he should come in just a little bit. So we need some famous. So put that there. Goes from that to that, which can make famous. And we've got some Victus. Famous can make Victus. Victus can make Spiritus, which is there. And Spiritus makes Census. So yeah, it's a bit of a cluster head. It's a bit of a headache to do, but there are tools online to do it. So yeah, and this thing is something else I made because I'm low on terror. A deconstruction table is part of the research that I actually unlocked. You get a thermometer, a table, a golden pickaxe and a golden axe in this table with a wand with a little bit of essence in, and you make yourself a deconstruction table. Now what this does is destroys any items put inside of it and narrows it down to its base aspects. It takes a while to do, and you only get one at a time, but since I've been basically scanning everything, and I now have a lot of stuff, but 8 terror. Yeah, terror's running ridiculously low. So yeah, that's that. Let me actually just craft up these goggles of revealing that I've just unlocked. How do I make them? How do I make goggles of revealing? Right. Hopefully it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I can make that. 5, 5, 5. Oh, I need to find some more. Is that a 3 or a 3? I think that's a 3. I should be able to just make that. That is awesome. Okay, so let's first off, we're going to need 2. Let's get some gold. Some shards. Badoo. Let's sleep whilst they're ordering up. Oh, there are monsters in there, but oh yeah, because we've got a monster spawner in this room. No wonder. Leave. There we go. We should be sleeping. We, of course. What? Such law. Okay, that didn't type in time. So we just need a bit of glass, 2 chunks of glass, and we can make 2 more of these things. Oh yeah, we need to make another one, don't we? Because I used up the other one in a recipe. So let's get a couple more shards. Let's get a bit more glass. Let's get a bit more gold. And oh yeah, by the way, the arrows and ingots are going through the roof. I mean, have a look at that. 197 stacks of tin, I believe that is. It's ridiculous. Insane. Where did the shards go? Oh, we've got everything. We've got all 3 of them. So let us, first off, just going to quickly scan one of these thermometers. Scan the thing that's scanning it for scans. Go figure. And then we need it to go, that. We need some leather. So let's grab a little bit of leather from the spawner. That should be enough. Let's grab some gold from here just because we can. Let's grab all but 1. Seems like a plan. Into bar form you go. I think that should be enough gold. Hopefully it will be. Might as well get that last of you into a bar. And I believe it was leather. Okay, I've forgotten what the recipe was. It was, oh yeah, that was right. I just needed 2 gold. And we've got ourselves insufficient V. What are we missing? Okay, right, I'm going to have to search around for a couple of nodes and be back once I've filled this guy back up with ore. It's basically the same as how I've done it before. Alright, I will be right back once I've done that. Damn it. To bar form you go. I think that should be enough gold. Hopefully it will be. Just a tip, if you ever become stuck, then you can try combining certain elements in this table. For example, if you combine water and fire, you can discover, what does that give you? It gives you something. I don't know. Maybe it's fire and water. I don't know. Let's try something else. You can try combining different elements and they'll hopefully give you something like order and chaos. Didn't give me anything. Maybe it's order and chaos in that order. Chaos and order. Nope. Air and vacuum. There are cheat sheets online. Metal and fire. Energy, potentia and order. No. Alright, so I'm just going to... There are ways to do this. Try water and earth. Water and air. No. Water and air. Gave me something. What did that give me? Oh, it gave me a void. Okay. Water and air gave me something. What did water and air give me? Oh, motors. So we've discovered motors. Alright, so yeah, if you combine certain things, they will give you other things. So I'm sure fire and earth, earth and fire will give me something. No, maybe not. But yeah, I'm going to mess around with this and I will be back once I've done a bit more research, and I apologise in advance for the fact that the screen is a bit weird. I've only just realised that I did that. Alright, be back in a little bit. Unfortunately, we've run out of time for this episode. I did fly around a bit and found stuff with the goggles revealing, but I'll show you next episode. But I just want to say I logged off in between this and the last segment because, trust me, Thaumcraft research takes a long time. I was on till about 2 o'clock last night and I have a lot of research, but more about that next episode. I'm going to just point out one thing and one thing only. Someone has put an inordinate amount of melons right outside my base. So yeah, we're going to investigate that more next episode. But thanks for watching. I'll show you the melons. Yeah, they're the melons. I'll show you the melons and the goggles revealing next episode, and hopefully we'll get to the bottom of who did that. And I think Thaumcraft has a really good way of getting rid of those. Yeah, so let us be back next episode and I will do some Thaumcraft stuff and get rid of the melons and investigate who did them. So yeah, I will be back then. See you guys.